Good afternoon, dear friends and hydrogen enthusiasts. This is Yong from Green Power. It is my great honor to be invited by the organizer to attend the fourth version of the International Hydrogen Forum and give you a presentation about the latest hydrogen applications in China. Before we discuss the applications, please allow me to briefly introduce Green Power. Green Power manufactures rectifiers and is a system integrator of power supply systems for green hydrogen production. In China, over 75% of the electrolyzer manufacturers are using power supply solutions of Green Power. Over 3 gigawatt power supply units have been delivered to the clients worldwide. We also work closely with the EPC companies and developers. I guess that is why the organizer invited me to introduce hydrogen applications in China. We always say that 3 barriers limit the development of green hydrogen. The first is the subsidies or support from the government. The second is the high cost of green hydrogen. And the third is the need for more hydrogen infrastructure. As the government usually invests the infrastructure, you can see how crucial government support is. China's government support for developing hydrogen can date back to 2019, when hydrogen was included in the government work report for the first time. From the timeline, we can see that China government introduced many national hydrogen policies. A tipping point will be the new China Energy Law, which will take effect on January the 1st, 2025. Hydrogen will be managed as a type of energy. Previously, hydrogen was strictly managed as a hazardous chemical. This change will simplify the approval process for the development of green hydrogen and derivatives. At the same time, the development of hydrogen is required by the energy law starting from next year, which is very encouraging to the whole industry. Guided by national policies, many provinces and cities in China have initiated their hydrogen promotion policies. For example, starting in Shandong province in this March, 5 provinces and 2 cities have waived the highway toll fee for hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. As highway toll account for more than 50% of the operating cost of trucks, fuel cell trucks are becoming increasingly popular, especially for long-haul and heavy-duty applications. And we expect to see more provinces and cities in China will initiate the similar policies to encourage the application of fuel cell vehicles. Here, let me show you some market data till this October. As mentioned previously, the data reflects well the outcome of the government support policies. From the beginning of this year to the end of the third quarter, the installation of the fuel cell vehicles increased 53% year-on-year to 630 megawatt. Considering the 500 megawatt annual procurement of Energy China for 2024, the awarded bid for electrolyzers reached over 1.3 gigawatt in the past 3 quarters. The figures for the first 3 quarters have already exceeded those for last year. According to the bidding results of the EPC projects, 834,000 tons of green hydrogen is already on the way, which means over 1.4 million cubic meter per hour, or 881 sets of electrolyzers will be tendered. Now, you will not be surprised when reading one of the conclusions from the latest Global Hydrogen Review by IEA. Quote, China is strengthening its leadership, accounting for more than 30% of global FIDs in capacity terms over the same period. Well, let's look at some applications. The first one, also a hot debate application, is direct reduced iron. Baosteel Zhanjiang Steel Co. Limited carries out this pilot project. The capacity of the project is 1 million ton per year. It started operation last December and passed all the production tests recently. With full-scale production, this DRI project can reduce carbon dioxide emissions by more than 500,000 tons per year. Next, let's look at another application, green ammonia. Thanks to the low transportation fee of ammonia, many developers tend to develop green hydrogen and green ammonia together. Here, you see the green ammonia developed by Envision. In phase 1 of the project, the 300,000 ton per year green ammonia plant started to operate in this March. The total design of this project is 1.5 million ton per year. When operation in full scale, it will be larger than the new project in Saudi Arabia. Where are the off-takers? This is a popular topic in many hydrogen forums. And you will hear the question frequently these days. The demand will be huge if we can provide affordable green hydrogen to petrochemical users. In this project, developed by Guohua Ningxia New Energy Co. Limited, the green hydrogen produced from coal is replaced by the green hydrogen produced by the electrolyzers. ERIC supplied 16 5 megawatt electrolyzers for the phase 1 of this project. The logistics industry is another battlefield for decarbonization. It is a promising application, since replacing diesel forklifts with fuel cell ones already greatly reduces the company's operation costs. The hydrogen needed can be produced on-site using PV panels and cheap off-peak grid electricity. Long-tip trailers can be an auxiliary supply. In a warehouse of New Pro Ceramics Group in Foshan City, China, there are over 170 diesel forklifts. In phase 1 of the decarbonization project, 100 diesel forklifts have been modified to use fuel cell systems. And they plan to replace all the diesel forklifts within the next 3 years. Thanks to the government's support policy, many new technologies have been applied to long-haul heavy-duty trucks. In this video, you will see a 49-ton fuel cell truck powered by liquid hydrogen. The mileage of the truck can reach an astonishing 1,000 kilometers. Unfortunately, I do not have time to share more applications here. If you would like to learn more about what is happening in China related to green hydrogen, I welcome you to connect with me on LinkedIn, where I share daily news about hydrogen. Thank you very much for your attention. Many thanks to the organizers for having me. I look forward to seeing you again next year, hopefully in person.